Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Sujay Konsagra. I'm a pediatric neurologist and a sleep medicine physician at Duke, here to talk about sleep training and answer all of your most common questions about the process. Let's get started. So the first question is, what is it? What exactly is sleep training? Simply put, sleep training is helping teach an infant how to rely on their own self-soothing techniques to get to sleep, teaching them to turn their brains off at night without really needing any caregiver help to get them to fall asleep. Why is that important? Well, no human being sleeps through the night, infants included. We all sleep in sleep cycles. We go into deeper stages of sleep and lighter stages as the night goes on, up and down throughout the entire night. Infants usually have pretty short sleep cycles, 50 to 60 minutes. So every hour, the child is typically having an awakening. When they have that awakening, that part is normal. But if they don't have the ability to go back to sleep, they will fuss and cry until a caregiver helps them go back to sleep. However, if they have the ability to self-soothe, they don't need a caregiver. They can go back to sleep on their own. And that typically leads to a more continuous night of sleep for infants. Second question is, why would you need to sleep train? And typically, it's because a child has a sleep onset association. A sleep onset association is anything that a child associates with the process of falling asleep. And for infants, oftentimes that's caregiver intervention, a caregiver helping them by feeding or rocking or singing, etc. But the child learns to turn their brain off with that intervention only. So when they have that normal awakening at night, which we just talked about, they're going to need that same intervention put in place. So if your child is otherwise healthy and is still waking up frequently at night after the age of about 6 months and needing your help to get them to fall back asleep, chances are they have a sleep association. What age can you sleep train a child? Typically, if your child is otherwise healthy, growing well, most sleep experts agree that around 6 months of age is a safe time to sleep train your child. You can also do it earlier. Some children respond as early as 4 months, but 6 months is typically a safe bet to go ahead and start the process of sleep training. But again, check with your pediatrician if you have any questions or concerns about that. The most important question, how? How do I sleep train my child? There are a variety of techniques that actually have scientific evidence to support their implementation. I actually wrote a book about it, has all the different techniques. My child won't sleep. You don't need the book. You don't need the book because I'm going to tell you about all the techniques in a series of videos. Check the description below. It has a link to every single video that'll walk you through all of the techniques that have scientific proof that they are safe and effective. I've also created lots of other videos around sleep training, the myths and facts of sleep training, a more detailed look into sleep associations and what that means for children. So feel free to peruse. Again, the list is below in the description. Wishing you a good night of sleep.